Hi, and welcome to Average Previews. Haven't done those since Besiege. Which was quite a while ago. Anyway, I thought that I should bring to your attention an interesting concept of a game, or for a game. This game here is called Phantasmal, and it's a first-person horror roguelike. Horror and roguelike haven't um, gone hand in hand at all, as far as I know. Have they? But anyway, this has procedurally generated floors, which you have to get through to then go lower and lower to the next, or up. I'm not sure, because I'm always on floor 1. I'm terrible at this game, sadly. But despite being bad, I really want to give you this, show it to you at least. The interesting thing about this game is that as I read the description, firstly, it's on Steam Early Access, so it isn't finished yet. But secondly, as I read the description, it apparently has some Lovecraftian inspirations. And never mind. Doesn't work for some reason. It has some... Well, that guy found me. Another thing about this game versus other roguelikes is that other roguelikes usually... Well, let's just restart. This game is pretty much over. But other roguelikes usually focus on the combat. This game not so much. You do have this the gun with limited ammo, but it attracts enemies. Then you can pull random wooden planks or pipes from the walls to use as the weapons, but that's not the main focus. This game focuses on... oh, by the way, this floor doesn't randomize. This is basically the tutorial floor. It tells you that you can evade them, like here. You can evade many of the creatures by hiding, crouching, and turning off your flashlight. Certain creatures are so horrific that they will affect your sanity. So it has some interesting ideas. And the crouching, of course, does no noise. As you can hear, walking around does some noise. And you can even sprint, which is very loud in the game's sense. But you aren't supposed to combat or fight enemies. You're supposed to stealth around through floors. Let's see, I have played this about 4 times before. And this is a new place I haven't seen. Yeah, I haven't seen this room before. It has some repetitive sounds and but I don't mind that, to be honest. The flashlight is pretty much your worst enemy, because everyone can see them. So that's not good. But this is probably the first horror game I've seen which doesn't become old after one playthrough. Where the hell did they all come from suddenly? Usually I see about two of them at once, and then there's a really long pause. There's another one. What was the flare button again? Not sure. Oh well. I'm not, well, horror games don't really scare me per se, usually. But I'm not very good at them either. You move along. I'm gonna go this way now. Can he sense me? He can't come here because there's so much light here. Let's take this crate. This is basically the game. You go through the floors. You sneak around going through the floors and try to get to the bottom or up. I'm not sure yet. Just something I wanted to show you. If you're interested in horror games, but find that after one playthrough a horror game tends to, well, not be scary anymore, then so far it seems that this game has the potential to have quite a lot of replayability or longevity. To it. So far anyway. These keys you need to open gun lockers and such. Each floor has one gun locker. And since it's randomly generated, you cannot learn where that is hiding. But there are other locked places as well, like lockers or... Oh, and another interesting thing is that this is a roguelike where you can find notes, like backstory and such. I find that interesting. This is also another room I have never seen before. Case locked, as I said. Oh. I did not know you have other kinds of melee weapons. That's good to know. There are some AI issues every now and then for now, but it's in early access, so it's quite possible that they will iron them out. What the hell was that? Oh, you. Don't mind me. I'm going this way. The door is open. Hi. See what I mean about AI issues. I'm sure those will be ironed out. Eventually. Because this game seems to get updated quite frequently. Oh, that's a nice thing to see. I have 3 weapons at once. Most games limit you to 1 or 2. I hate that. Well, if it makes sense, sure. But if it doesn't make sense, then why do it? Oh, a note. 26th of January 1993, it's a sad time. Over the years I've built up this clinic from nothing more than an abandoned room and my naive hope to save these poor souls. As repulsive as this city is, I will be sad to leave behind the memories of those that I helped to save. I know I should be happy. The walled city has always been a haven for the downtrodden, the weary and the hopeless. In turn, they were preyed upon by the worst of humanity, the triads, other gangsters and general peddlers of misery. There were always more than we could help, though. I just hope the ministry follows through and finances our new clinic. The head of the department, Chris Wilson, has made promises that hopefully they can keep. He does seem like a good chap, so I don't imagine we'll be grinding any gears with him in future. I can't bear to think of what would happen to the addicts we were so close to redeeming. Left alone in the streets of Hong Kong, they will become easy prey. It will be all too easy for them to slip back into heroin's dark, familiar embrace. Jackie. I thought that one of the monsters will come from there. Hi. He noticed me. And he noticed me. Oh well. Where did he come from? Well, he saw me. And now they're everywhere. And this is what happens. And then it starts all over again. And this is how the game goes. I just like to use the gun instead, but hey. That's just me. If you like the concept of it, then you can check it out. Or wait until it comes out. And then it might be an even better game than it is right now. See what I mean about randomly generated rooms? It didn't begin here before. It's interesting that I found this game pretty much the moment, or not the moment, a few hours after I wanted to. After I thought about playing Don't Starve. That's another game which is said to be a roguelike. And this is when you make loud noises with the gun. When I attacked this guy, that guy noticed it and came after me. Another one is coming. Let's play this time a bit more offensively. Let's see what's in here. A key. Oh, hi. There are some bugs, but it's to be expected. As you can see, the arrow is on my screen now forever. Oh! And I still have this weapon as well. Let's reload it. The shotgun is probably the loudest gun you can ever use. But hey. Let's use it anyway to see how it works. Oh, there's a gun limit. No, that's a gun. Vaporizes the enemies. This... Yeah, I think I have showed you a bit of this game. And you have seen how it works, how it plays, how it looks like, what is in it, etc. So, It's an interesting concept, and if you like it and want it to be a full game I guess, then check it out on Steam. I hope I won't forget to put a link to its store page under this video.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. It's an interesting game.